All right, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again on the Outlast trials. And in this video, we are going to be continuing my coverage of weekly therapy number 40, which is Exit Rush here on the psychosurgery difficulty. We are on trial number 4 for this weekly, which is Tilt the Scales of Justice. Should be a good time. Good old puzzle boxes are always going to be a little bit of fun to search for those numbers. Of course, we're still dealing with the same 3 variators, main one being Exit Rush, which makes it so that at the end of the trial, when you complete the final objective, the shuttle will come immediately, and then you only have 35 seconds to get out, so you can end up taking damage if you're not quick on the escape. Of course, this trial also pretty far away from the shuttle, the ending, as is most of the trials that we have in this weekly. They seem to be fairly well selected. And of course, you do have the sound gates, which are in the way, that could potentially slow you down as well, although we'll be, of course, utilizing the classic crouch tech, the bunny hopping ability to mostly mitigate that issue. So we shouldn't have too much trouble, but yeah, that's what we're up against here. Increase our 2 psychosurgery, those last 2 variants. I'm going with Barricade, Lockbreaker, Smash, and Incognito here. I decided to go with Incognito just because I do feel like you end up creeping around it quite a bit on this map, especially when you're in those spots looking for the codes. Smash, there's tons of doors on this map, plus the co-op doors, so it seems kind of hard to pass it up. And then Lockbreaker, maybe we can get some more barricades available. Of course, you are able to place 2 barricades at a time, so if we do get a rig recharger and are in one of the rooms getting the puzzle box done with 2 doors, we can go ahead and block them both to give us as much time as possible to react to any potential enemy invasions. We do have a locked container right there, but no brick to leverage on it. But we did get a poster as well at the start. Let's try and get through this first gate. Again, the crouch hopping technique is going to be very beneficial in minimizing the noise you produce that is perceptible to those gates. I did consider taking boosted as usual for, like I mentioned, for the potential stamina booster, which would be very good on this trial, of course, because you do have to carry the heavy objects, but decided to just go with the consistency of Incognito here. And we can get started with this side. We already have all of our posters. That is incredibly annoying, although actually there's one on either side, so I didn't actually have to go through here. There's a couple places in this map where you can lose Henrietta. One of them being actually in the room we need to go in. And thankfully we have Smash, so we can get through that door. And then just right in here is a quite small, but certainly accessible double crawl space. And Henrietta will be able to get us in here, so we'll be able to avoid her. And we do have the rig recharger, so you know what? Let's go ahead and barricade up this big door here. And then we can use the rig recharger and also barricade this door, guys.
This is double fucking jeopardy!
What if you lock it and barricade it? Is that like more durable than just a barricade? Who knows? But we've got double barricades, guys. There's no way anybody's getting in here for at least like a couple of extra seconds than they normally would. So that's kind of sick if you think about it. 8 is the first number. In my opinion, barricades is currently the worst rig in the game. I honestly prefer X-ray, but I know some people don't feel the same way. 8.6 dot. Obviously, don't open the barred door. That would ruin our entire plan. 8.60, 8760. Look at that. Nobody even tried to come in here because of how locked down we had the room, you guys. I mean, obviously. And we can now just actually go through the barred door ourselves, and the barricades will be maintained. Although, actually, we kind of want to break it down, right? Because that gives you a cooldown reduction, I think. If I understand it correctly, if you break down your own barricade, you get reduced cooldown. I don't know if it just lowers the number, but doesn't show it as progress on the UI or what, because it didn't look like my cooldown jumped up or anything, but it did seem like the cooldown was quite fast. Wait, we took damage from that? What? Wait, How did we take damage from falling off of there? I've never taken damage from falling off there, and I didn't jump. I feel cheated. Well, there goes my flawless, I guess. I don't know. I guess maybe I'll have to review the footage there and try and figure out what happened. Because that is pretty annoying. I've jumped off of that so many times and haven't had issues with damage. Although normally I'm not getting chased when I jump off. Normally I slowly walk off. So I guess you can't even run off of that without taking damage. That's kind of sad. But we can put up another barricade here, guys. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it? As someone breaks into the room through one of the other doors instead. But I think left immediately, so we may be able to just do this anyway. 0.3, probably back here somewhere. 0734, nice. Oh my god, the timing is crazy. We turned the lights out just in time before Coil came around the corner. And honestly, I'm gonna go smash my barricade in here. And let's see, okay, 58 seconds, smash it, 27. So there you go. Somebody kick over bug of shit. There you go, that does prove, yeah, you do want to break down your own barricade if you're done in the area, because you get quite a solid cooldown reduction by doing that. Let's go ahead and get away from Coil here. Grab another poster because we do have a damage taken demerit from walking off that platform in ridiculous fashion, if I do say so myself. But yeah, we can get back through here. Of course, we do have smash, so I'd rather use my bottle. You are able to switch items that you're holding to use a different one on the... Oh, okay, it's just Jumper City in this room. Yeah, like it'll usually use your equipped item. If you don't have one of them equipped, I think it uses the one in the first slot. But I did have my brick equipped there, and I didn't want to waste it. We have both of these we can toss on, obviously, from earlier. And I can get another barricade. Someone has finally broken down the barricade that led into the original room. I think actually I'd probably rather have the bottle at the end of the day. And we just have one more evidence to get, and it's the room that's... Excuse me, got a bit of an itch. It's the room that's close to the center. This, of course, often is blocked off, which is very annoying and is a good support for having smash. This, I think, is our room of choice. So let's barricade it up, guys. Don't let them in. And we will be totally... Oh, barricade's already on this one, so we're good to go. We can re-barricade the door to the room if we need to. We are in such good shape. .4 ... for the numbers. .49 ... Let's see where... that's 1249. And just need that final number. Let's see, where could it be? Don't get this room too often, but that is it, 2497. There you have it, our final piece of evidence. And we do have the adrenaline available. Of course, adrenaline, much more useful, although, again, I do feel like I sleep on adrenaline a bit. But even in this weekly, it's going to be much more useful than usual, even because of the fact that it can help you out in getting to the shuttle during the exit rush. And we have the bugged out screamer here, so that's always nice. Yeah, we should be able to make our exit without too much trouble. Let's drop off this and make our way there. Of course, we do want to be careful for the door closing on us. Just using our cheese methods here, and then get that adrenaline to refill our stamina to the brim, and we should have no problem getting out at this point. We'll have to give Mama a little bit of a bottle on the way through just to keep ourselves from getting potentially smacked, and we're off the scene just like that. Let's see how we did on the time. Shouldn't have been too bad. 8 minutes 8 seconds till the Scales of Justice exit rush psychosurgery here. And yeah, we're gonna have that one damage taken demerit, which frankly, in my eyes, that was flawless trial. That was some of the most BS fall damage I've ever taken. But I guess now I know you can't. Apparently you can't run off of that platform, although I did think it was completely safe. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Of course, don't forget to smash the like button. There was no buttons to hit in that trial, so I guess I could have said it when I was hitting the button for starting one of the puzzle boxes, but that's not quite the same, you know? Yeah, don't forget that. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you haven't already. Outlast Trials content coming constantly here for the Season 3, current timeline. We should be getting some cool new stuff coming soon as well. The roadmap and everything that was planned before the end of the month. I'll be making all sorts of content on that and everything coming in the future as we get info about it. But yeah, of course, big also shout out to all my channel members. Names going to be popping up on the screen here. If you'd like to support the channel, click the join button down below. Join the Discord, link in the description. Follow my Twitch, all that good stuff. And we'll be back for the next trial in the weekly, which is going to be Shut Down the Factory, which I quite enjoy. So it should be a fun time. I'll see you guys at that trial. Peace.